What it do is show Beezy the SHOBOAT, and what I'm about to do with this video is break down the Bandman Kevo vs Gunna situation. The song, the lawsuit, did the finesse guy Kevo get finessed by Gunna, and my opinion on what Kevo should do next. This one is deep, so go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next video. So let's start here, because this is a topic I've already touched on in my Gunna YSL Civil War video, and you can check it out if you missed it. I'll go ahead and put the link in the comment section below. But Bandman Kevo has a song with Gunna called Alone that they recorded and shot a music video for around this time last year. Shout out to my guy Goated for putting me on to this. He actually has the behind the scenes video on his channel. Drop that link in the comments, bro, so people can actually check that out. And basically what happened is before Kevo could release the video, Gunna, Young Thug, and Lil Duke were arrested in the YSL RICO case. The reason I mentioned Lil Duke is because he was also in the music video heavily. Now, after the arrest, a lot of people with Gunna and Young Thug songs that hadn't been released yet hit the brakes on those releases and held on to them out of respect for the YSL situation, because they ain't want to release a song or a video that could potentially have them saying or doing something that could be held against them in court or hurt their court case. You feel me? So with that being said, Bandman Kevo didn't release his. And after just showing support for Gunna in a Say Cheese interview and going against the internet narrative,
a plea agreement is nothing. That don't mean you snitch. Like, people jumping too fast with the Gunna snitching thing. I don't think he's a snitch, bro.
After this interview, just a few weeks later, Kevo backpedaled, tweeting this, which went viral. I paid Gunna $250,000 for a feature last year, and months later he caught a case, which put my feature and everything else that I got on hold just for him to get released and snitch. I can't do a song with dude. I need my bread back ASAP. And if they cap, I'm going big lawsuit. Now, this sounds all well and good if you're dumb as a box of rocks. And I responded to Kevo letting them know the obvious, because there's not a snitching clause or a real nigga clause in the music business. You feel me? And full disclosure, I like Bandman Kevo and I like Gunna, but this is where a lot of rappers and a lot of fans get it confused. The streets and the music business are not the same, and what goes for one doesn't necessarily translate to the other. Like, imagine trying to tell a judge that you want your money back from a purchase that was 100% delivered a year ago because later on down the line you feel like that person went against a street code. Bruh, that judge is going to laugh you out of the courtroom. You feel me? And Kevo is a smart guy, so he knows that. Now, I also know that Kevo had his own battle with snitching allegations in 2022 that he was eventually cleared of when 1090 Jake reviewed his case and the paperwork and confirmed that Bandman Kevo did not snitch. And actually, ironically, the two guys that ran the 16 shot him saying that Kevo snitched on them were actually the two snitches in the case. Go figure, right? But anyway, the song that Kevo has with Gunna is called Alone, and Kevo released a version of that back in November of 2022 that did not have Gunna's verse on it. And he didn't even promote it at all, which I thought was kind of weird, especially because this was Kevo's first release through his new partnership with Motown Records, the same label that distributes quality control music that Lil Baby and Amigos are signed to. Now, the social media jokes would tell you that Gunna finessed the finesse guy, but he didn't. Gunna delivered on his obligation. Now, what if I told you that Bandman Kevo is actually finessing you, the consumer? Like I said, Kevo was a smart guy. He even went as far as unfollowing Gunna on Instagram, but he still follows Lil Duke. And Gunna and Lil Duke were both released from jail with similar plea deals in the YSL RICO case. What Kevo is doing right now is called controlling the narrative. This is basically social engineering. Because when his tweet went viral, there were a lot of comments saying, 250,000? Shit, I would still drop that song. And Kevo knows that if he drops this song and video, they're both gonna do numbers. Because besides, if you think Gunna is a snitch or not, he's a top rapper, and his 2022 numbers show that. So he's built a loyal fan base, just like Tekashi 6ix9ine, who is a certified snitch, but whenever he decides to drop a song or a music video, they perform well because of the fan base that he built. And right now, the market is dry of new Gunna music, especially a video. A French rapper that we've never heard of released a music video for Brody's featuring Gunna a few weeks back, and it's already about to hit 1 million views. So just imagine how well the Kevo and Gunna video will perform, and it's actually a dope song. So Kevo has now set the tone for him to be able to release the song and video and seem like the victim that just had to release it to make his money back, as opposed to him releasing it without that viral tweet and getting backlash from some people or looking like a snitch sympathizer. This is called genius marketing and controlling the narrative to avoid getting any smut on your name from the masses. So salute to Bandman Kevo and his business and marketing acumen. Let's see what happens next. Leave a comment below with your thoughts, like the video, subscribe to the channel, show Beezy. I'm out.